Welcome to Whose Line Is It Anyway, the improvisation programme where the performers make up more outrageous things in half an hour than a whole bunch of MPs giving evidence to the Nolan Committee. Featuring tonight the elaborately bequiffed charms of West Coast groover Greg Proops, then the raven-haired charm, skills and excitements of actress, singer and comedian Josie Lawrence, plus the increasingly flesh-coloured hairstyle of the man who takes some of the pressure off me, Colin Mockery, and finally the hair-raising head and body of the ever-present Ryan Stiles. Ladies and gentlemen, the contestants. Now, we start with a game. The very first game we're playing tonight is called Let's Make a Date. This is a game for all 4 contestants, but it's going to feature Josie Lawrence and the other 3. She's appearing on a dating programme and has to decide which of the other 3 she's going to go out with. But it's even harder than it would be anyway, because they've each been given a strange character to play, and you have to work out who they are first of all, and then decide who to go out with. Yeah. And, well, that's about it. That's the rule of the game. Where you go, Josie?
Right, first question, it's number 1.
Yes?
If you won the lottery...
I'm sorry, I'm just taking the heat. Something awful tonight. I've always depended on the kindness of strangers.
Can I answer my question, please, first?
Yes, of course, my darling child.
All right, then. If you won the lottery, what would you do with the money as far as buying me something really special was concerned? Number 1, I'm sweating like a pig.
I'm perspiring like a porcine creature, darling. Well, first I'd take a long ride like I used to do with him. He was just a boy, just a young boy. They should have never done what they did to him.
Number 2.
Yes.
What would you buy me with your lottery winnings?
What would I... You know, a deodorant would help. I would buy you anything you wanted. There's a fire 5 miles from here.
Number 3. Darling, in the green shirt. What would you buy me with the lottery? What would you buy me?
You pretty. Me put something inside you.
Right, on to the next question now. I love going out for meals. If you took me somewhere and you ordered the menu for me, what would be the starter and why? Number 1.
Well, you're a pretty classy guy, right? I mean, you and me have had this date coming for a long time, baby. I'm gonna tell you that. First, take you out just to get something, nothing too fancy. I mean, I don't have a lot of money like those other fellas you used to or whatever, back where you come from, because I don't have a lot of money here. I'm more just regular people, right?
Okay, so
yeah, okay?
You just buy me a can of lager then?
Yeah, whatever.
Stella.
Maybe slap you around and then have violent sex behind the door.
Number 2, please. Number 2 in the nice orange.
Yes?
Favourite starter?
Check the bottom of your shoe. Really, right now.
It's covered in poo. Number 3. Your favourite starter. Your favourite starter.
He touch bumpy things on chest.
All right, then that's enough of the question.
Okay, Josie.
Well, I think Greg Proops is different characters in a streetcar named Desire.
Oh, well done, straight there. Yeah.
Colin's got an incredible sense of smell.
Fantastic, yeah.
I think Ryan must be Frankenstein's monster,
Yes,
like a put-together man.
Yeah, they put together a Frankenstein monster, and he's in a kind of a, what sort of mood?
A randy
A
man.
randy mood. Well, I think Greg Proops goes to the lead with some fine performances there. Close for Josie for guessing it all, and late news is she's going to go out with Ryan as the Frankenstein's monster in a horny mood. As we go on to a game called Sound Effects, this is for Colin and Ryan, and Colin has to mime an everyday activity while Ryan provides the sound effects for it using this piece of high technology. A microphone. Oh, do a knight preparing for a joust. You know, medieval knight preparing for a joust. Okay. We have those in Canada. Where you go.
Meow.
Okay, thank you very much. I think we got to the actual start there. Very good. Brilliant. The world of Ivanhoe brought to life. Let's now do a game called Hoedown. And this is a game for all four contestants. I'd like to come up and they make up a song on the spot in the form of a hoedown. This will be done with the assistance of Richard Branch at the piano. So let's do one about foreign travel. So let's do a foreign travel. Foreign travel hoedown, starting with you, Josie. Going down the line to Ryan, if you'd like to just shuffle in position there, Ryan, with your bad leg. Okay, the foreign travel hoedown. Take it away, Richard.
I'm a girl, as you can see. I love to travel to lots of countries. I've been to Thailand, I got there for free. Yes, I have been everywhere, but I've never been to me.
I'd like to say howdy to everyone right here, 'cause I come from America and I'm not from here. But if you come to my place, I'm sure you'll find it's hot. There's drugs and sex and beaches, and you might get shot.
Come on over to Canada. We got mountains galore. We got people who sleep soundly. You'll never hear them snore. We got seas and plains and things and things and things and things and things. And everyone sing better than this. Every year in England, when it starts to rain, my wife and I go away on a big old train. When it comes to sex, I think that I'm the best, but she likes to refer to me as the Orient Express. The Orient Express.
Well on, and well, that kind of fun. Let's take it back. See you after. Bye. And the points are literally written down here as we go into a game called Hats for two pairs of two. Colin and Ryan, come and get your big box of hats there and a stool, though you attempt to lift them. And the other pairing, get your box and your stool. Get yourselves into position. Oh, yes, ever the gentleman. And using these hats as best you may, step forward with examples of the world's worst TV advertisements. TV ads, commercials, using these hats. Starting over there with Colin and Ryan.
Why not eat at Billy's drive-through chicken stand? It's poultry in motion.
Hello. I have a scientifically formulated skin cream that'll make you look as lifelike as you want to be.
Is your head super pointy?
Hello. You may remember me from the Secret Squirrel show many years ago. Now I'm selling my own line of cosmetics. They're called Morocco S'mores. You put them on your face. Give you buzz before it's funny.
Ladies, are you suffering from cramps because you've got your pyramid?
I wasn't sure about it at first, but once you learn how to put the Femidon on, it's easy.
Here at Wacko's funeral parlor.
Well, I may not be a judge of a lot of things, but I know delicious margarine when I eat it. Guilty. It's delicious. The sentence is toast.
It's new with wings.
You know, acne needn't be a problem.
At Phil's Hotel, stay 3 days and get 1 night free.
You know, now that Hong Kong's been given back, there's jobs in the Communist Army for all of us. Come on over. Do you like a diet of rice and fish heads? Do you like marching through the woods 24 hours a day? Would you like to share 1 rifle with everyone in your platoon? Enjoy. Today. The buzzing sound you hear is the capitalists trying to oppress us.
It'd be cruel not to put Ryan in the lead there on size of feet alone. And let's do Mission Impossible if we aren't attempting it already. And this is going to feature Greg, Colin and Ryan. Greg's going to be the voice on the tape that comes towards the beginning of Mission Impossible. The other 2 will be operatives undertaking some impossible mission. But let's make it not too impossible for them. What do you think they should be attempting to do? Well, oh, we've done getting a baking a loaf of bread. Buying some shoes. Excellent. Very good suggestion. No, we've already got one. We had a good suggestion. Buying a pair of...
Hey, no more callers. We have a winner, dude.
And we may have a loser, Greg. So let's do buying a pair of shoes, eventually with the voice of Greg, and you 2 operatives take it away.
Woo-hoo. Cassette pigeon. Why don't I just tape it to his leg?
Good afternoon, gentlemen.
Good afternoon.
How's it going?
Not too bad. I was watching the cricket.
Anyway, gentlemen, this is a mission of the utmost importance, and it can be fraught with danger and, well, personal peril to your own safety. The Emiress of Groove Snackistan is coming to London for the weekend. She doesn't have any shoes. Your mission, should you decide to accept it, is to go out and find her the snappiest pair of mock croc slingbacks on the entire island. Remember, if you are caught or killed during this mission, the secretary will be mortally pissed off. He will never let you stay at his holiday home again. This tape will self-destruct.
Doesn't matter. Look,
Boom.
look, there's a chance that we might not make it back from this mission. So maybe we should pay our cable bill.
All right. But first we have a mission to perform, my friend. Let's go.
Wait a minute. The shoe store's closed. It's after 8.
We're gonna have to break in.
Break into the shoe store? Are you out of your mind?
Yes, maybe I am.
We don't know anything about her. What style she likes, what size she is.
I've got the entire shoe readout in my pants.
All right, let's go.
I had a fax inserted in my buttocks.
What?
There's a message coming in. Quick, read it.
Size 12. Fluffy, glittery, jobs, stiletto, heel. Help me get out of here.
Forget it. Come on, let's go to the shoe store.
Wait, the chopper or the motorcycle?
Let's just take my jetpack.
Right. There it is, down there. We should go in through the roof on the skylight. We'll be seen from the road.
All right, I'm gonna land.
It's locked. You know opera, don't you? Hit that high note. We're gonna have to lower ourselves down there with something.
Look, the sensors all around the shoes.
Wait a minute. Remember? I've got a belly button that's an Audi. Hang on and I'll lower you down.
You're a man of many talents.
It won't quite reach. You're going to have to get between the lasers and jump down there.
Yeah, all right. Join me.
Oh, God, how can I let myself down with my own belly button?
It's all right. My belly button's an innie. I can catch you in it.
All right. More to the left. Hey.
Sorry, I'm sorry. Look, the exact pair we need.
Okay, let's just wait. Those holes in the walls. You wouldn't think. Electric darts signaled off this beam. I guess you should go. Get the fuzzy ones.
Thanks.
Fuzzy ones.
I'm taking the fuzzy ones.
Here. Oh.
Wait, the one I just threw you, it's ticking.
My God. This one's quiet. It must be a hush puppy. My God. Don't you see what's going on here? We've been set up.
Here, you take it. If it blows up, I don't want to be near it.
Wait. You can smother it and absorb the shock in that innie belly button of yours.
My God! Oh no, my fax is ruined.
Well done. Brilliant, Ryan. A million points there. Well, we'll have to take 1 point off for the Hush Puppies joke. As we go on to the end of Greatest Hits, this is going to feature Ryan and Greg trying to sell us a compilation LP, or album, and the songs on it are all going to be sung by Josie Lawrence, as she picks up on what they're supposed to be about from the salesman, as assisted by Richard Branch at the piano and other musical instruments. So the compilation album is Songs of the Hospital. Songs of the Hospital. Take it away, you two salesmen.
Hi! Ever wonder where those big songs went from the 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s, and 90s?
Well, wonder no more. We've got them all here on one enormous compilation. Songs from the hospital. Spellbinding melodies of death and dismemberment.
That's right.
But you know, hospitals aren't all fun.
What?
You know, there's a serious side too.
There is.
The cafeteria, where people love to go and have a snack. Who could forget this haunting melody from the 50s? Wow, this soup is cold.
Well, I'm a worse nurse, a nurse worse they cannot be. So I go to the cafe to try and get some sanctuary. Oh, I'm feeling sad and lonely, sipping my cold minestrone.
You know what, Greg?
What?
I got my first kiss to that very song.
Wow, that's amazing. I had my appendix out while that song was playing. You know, there's so many classics in this, we can hardly cover them all.
And how could you pick just two?
You couldn't, but we're gonna have to. And here's one of those two. It's an exciting tune from the 70s that I think we all remember. It's about surgery and getting cut open for the very first time. It's called Slice Me, Dice Me, Nicely Nice Me.
Scary glitter. I love you, babe, I really love your eyes. Put me under, count backwards, and now beneath the ties. Cut me open, rip out my insides. I love you, baby, stitch me up, you know I treat you wise because I wanna go into the operating theater. I wanna go into the lab. So knock me out and roll me out and put me down and make me frown and cut me open on the slab.
song where you haven't heard that song?
No.
You know, there's lots of hits for the adults, but there's songs for the kids too.
There sure are.
Like-
Tunes for tots are always popular.
You bet, like that timeless children's classic. I may be just an optometrist, but I only have eyes for you.
I love you, Daddy. I love Mommy too. Daddy wasn't very kind. That's why Mommy made him blind. Now she only has eyes for you.
I think the triumph. Very good. And that's the last game we're playing tonight. And so, taking out the points, I see that Josie and Greg are this week's winners. So well done, Josie and Greg. And to do the credits in a style of... if you do the credits of style of my choosing, I'd like you to be two pretentious wine tasters discussing your favourite wines, whilst behind you, Colin and Ryan are getting drunk at the wine tasting as well. So that just remains for me to thank Greg Proops, Josie Lawrence, Colin Mockery, Ryan Stiles, Richard Branch at the pianos, me, Clive Anderson, saying good night. Good night.
Now let's have a look at the wine list, Ryan. We have some wonderful wines for you tonight. This one is particularly lovely. It's Dan Patterson from Israel.
Really? I have one here that's cranky yet vitriolic. It's called the Clyde Anderson.
This has a wonderful pecan. It has a sort of Michael Matheson taste right at the back of the tongue.
This one's a bit filter bad. It's also tight and mousy. It's called Booth Phillips.
Oh, yes.
Just
Now, the
look at the
Pilot
picture.
Soleil is a wonderful fruity wine. It sort of zings onto the tongue.
Tremendous.
It tastes a bit like ink.
Now, here's one that I think you'll find cheap and on the top shelf. It's Dan Patterson.
Cheers.
Welcome to Whose Line Is It Anyway, the improvisation programme where the performers make up more outrageous things in half an hour than a whole bunch of MPs giving evidence to the Nolan Committee. Featuring tonight the elaborately bequiffed charms of West Coast groover Greg Proops, then the raven-haired charm, skills and excitement of actress, singer and comedian Josie Lawrence, plus the increasingly flesh-coloured hairstyle of the man who takes some of the pressure off me, Colin Mockery, and finally the hair-raising head and body of the ever-present Ryan Stiles. The contestants. We start with a game. The very first game we're playing tonight is called Let's Make a Date. This is a game for all four contestants, but it's going to feature Josie Lawrence and the other three. She's appearing on a dating programme and has to decide which of the other three she's going to go out with. But it's even harder than it would be anyway, because they've each been given a strange character to play, and you have to work out who they are first of all, and then decide who to go out with. And, well, that's about it. That's the rule of the game. Where you go, Josie?
Right, first question. It's number one.
Yes?
If you won the